a division the Chiefs have won in 9 straight years. If KC wins, they'll be up to a 37% chance to win the division, according to our analytics, compared to 33% for the Broncos. A Denver win would put it on ice. They'd be at 9-2. They'd have a 66% chance to win the division. The Chiefs would be at 7%. So to say the least, both teams know the stakes are high in Denver today.
They're first in the division, and they have a couple games on us.
They're going to provide a different challenge than what we've seen.
The thing about our division here, it's strong.
We're never satisfied.
Are you ready? I feel like every week you're going to play somebody that's making a name for themselves.
Off to Worthy on the right side, touchdown!
We're all trying to shoot for the same thing.
Mahomes magic!
I mean, I think you understand this game's important.
You look up and you're playing a great player, ones that are going to be Hall of Famers someday.
But you can't make it bigger than what it is.
Always our first goal is win the division. If you lose this game, it'd be tough to go back and get that one.
We'll play in bigger games, but this is the next one.
All right, significant injury news in this game, and Dan Graziano has that one for us. Chiefs and Broncos in Denver. Graz, J.K. Dobbins out for the foreseeable future with a foot injury. How do the Broncos adjust their offense today?
Well, Greeny, you'll see more of the rookie R.J. Harvey, but you'll also see, I think, some Jaleel McLaughlin on early downs. Tyler Bidet is the running back they use in passing downs, third down situations. But I think what to really expect is the Broncos to lean on the screen game. That could be Harvey, that could be Marvin Mims, it could be Evan Ingram. But I think they're going to use that as an extension of the run game. And one of the clues is they signed a wide receiver, Lil Jordan Humphrey, off the Giants practice squad this week. He's been here before, and they know he's a great blocker in the screen game. When the Chiefs have the ball, they're going to be facing a Broncos defense that has 46 sacks already through 10 games, on pace to break the all-time record. Chiefs did not protect Patrick Mahomes well in their last game 2 weeks ago, a loss to Buffalo. They have rookie left tackle Josh Simmons back for this game. Unclear still whether he gets the start or whether they'll go with Jalen Moore. But either way, they have to keep Patrick Mahomes protected in order to live what offensive coordinator Matt Nagy has been preaching, and he's been putting it on T-shirts and signs around the facility. 3 letters, AAF. Greeny, it stands for aggressive, as, and then some other word that begins with F that I haven't been able to quite nail down yet. I'm still working on that. But they want to be able to take shots down the field, and they want to be aggressive as much as possible on offense. But, you know, obviously they're going to have to keep the quarterback protected if they're going to do that.
All right, Dan, outstanding as always. Don't give Rex any ideas, Rex. Yes. We're still guessing on that last little
no idea
one.
what
All the conversation in our meeting last night was about they need to run the ball against the Kansas City defense. Can they do it without J.K. Dobbins?
There's big question marks, right? And again, if you're the Kansas City Chiefs defense, you got to be licking your chops that you can make this team one-dimensional. Again, R.J. Harvey's a rookie. Their other backs, kind of scat back types, they're not going to be able to pound the rock, which is what they like to do in Denver. So if you're the Kansas City defense, who didn't stop the run very well 2 weeks ago against the Bills, big challenge. Can we go in here, make this team one-dimensional, and then get after Bo Nix in this passing game that has been really inconsistent all year?
Well, go ahead. What Graz is talking about, too, when he mentioned the screen game, one of the best screen game players in the league I've seen at the linebacker level, Nick Bolton will sniff that out quick. So they're going to have to find a lot of answers, not only just trying to run the football, but the screen game. I mean, they have great players in Kansas City in terms of instinctive on the edges also, those safeties and defensive backs. They'll sniff out a screen and shut that down quick.
Yeah, the one huge card that Sean has better have runs on it. I'm going to tell you why. This team is absolutely atrocious in drop-back passing. All right? And that's right. Not when he's on the move. When Bo Nix is on the move, that's great. But he's dead last in the league in throwing incompletions on drop-back game. So way too many empties. You're going to get way behind the sticks against this Kansas City defense, and it's lights out. So stop. Go ahead and run the ball. I don't care who you got out there. You got to. Or start with it with the hard play actions and movement things that Bo Nix can do. Get out of the drop-back passing game. It's abysmal.
Yeah, a lot of the rushing yards he's going to get is going to be from Bo Nix. Bo Nix, when he's rolling out and he doesn't see it there, he's going to take off. He does that so well.
Potentially incorporating Bo Nix into the run game here.
Yes.
Right? Again, J.K. Dobbins out. He's a good athlete. On the other side of the ball, the Chiefs coming off the bye week. Andy Reid's record off of bye weeks is phenomenal. It's been that way forever.
22-4, Alex.
22-4, ridiculous. And again, I remember when I got traded there to Kansas City, and even then he had this reputation. You're like, what's the secret? What's the secret? And it's two things. One, players, you get the entire week off, right? Like literally no practice, see you later. And then the coaching staff does a lot of, for the first time, self-scout, right? And again, looking internal, what do we do well, what do we not, and where do we need to make improvements? And I guarantee one of the things they're going to work on this week, especially heading into this game, is beating man coverage. There is an art to beating man coverage, and a lot of it picks and rubs. I know you defensive guys don't like it. This is from 2 weeks ago. And again, look at the lack of execution here. You should get an outside release here by the receiver. You should get the pick and an easy conversion in the flat. We don't time it up right. We don't get the release. Again, they're lucky this wasn't a pick six. Cole Bishop obviously breaking this up, and now you're punting. And again, an art to this, and it's hard to simulate in practice. This is last year against the Broncos, who live in man. You're going to be in stacks and bunches all day. You see it here. Here you do get him to take the bait, right? Corner runs over the top. That's Moss. We get the double receiver screen, and now an easy pitch and catch for a conversion. And this will be a big part of today. Third down especially, third and short, third and medium. Denver lives in man, and that idea that rush gets home when those guys don't get open, when you don't execute these rubs and picks. And so did Kansas City get it resolved? I think they worked on it all week.
One of the best gadget guys in all of football, and I'm talking about the history of the game, is Andy Reid. You know, you've had 2 weeks to prepare for this Denver Broncos defense and this pass rush getting after the quarterback. So I expected a lot of the gadgets, you know, the screens, the quick screens, the bubble screens, anything you can really consider a gadget play. I think Andy Reid and this offense will pull out today. But when I'm looking at this game, you're talking about Pat Surtain II out in this ball game. The last time we saw the Kansas City Chiefs against the Buffalo Bills, you're talking about Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, didn't fare good in the offense. Yes, it was on the road, but now they're at home. I expect these guys 2 weeks to prepare. I'm sorry. No, they're in Denver, right?
Yes.
So 2 weeks to prepare, you know, for this Broncos defense with this pass rush, with the defense, the reigning defensive player of the year, not playing today. Big game offense, Patrick Mahomes and these weapons.
Teddy, I mean, you talk about respect a lot. You talked about the Broncos. Right. This is their chance to get respect. When you look on your screen, the Chiefs are a 4.5-point road favorite against a team that is running away with that division. Las Vegas does not respect the Denver Broncos. Today's a big day for that, isn't it?
And when you get an opportunity to put someone behind you, let's just put it that way. I mean, Broncos got 2 losses. The Chiefs have 4. You give them their 5th loss. I mean, this is a mental hurdle also. I mean, the Chiefs have had their number. Mahomes has owned this team. You want your respect. Go out and get it. I guarantee you it's going to be in the 4th quarter. All right, Bo Nix, it's going to be have to be him or some of those finishers on defense like a Benito or Cooper or Hufanga, the safety who's playing great football right now.
Yes.
But you want to be taken seriously by the Chiefs especially and become the big dog in your division, this is the game to get.
Well, I hate the must-win thing, you know, especially in the middle of the season. But you heard Patrick say it in that montage. Like, the reality is, if they lose this game, you can kiss the division goodbye. Yeah. At best, you're a wild card. This is a must-win game if they want a chance to win their 10th straight division title.
Yeah, you know what? When you talk about the 4th quarter, coming down to the 4th quarter, really, Bo Nix has been playing as good as anybody in the 4th quarter. That's what separates him from other quarterbacks in this league. The other thing is when you looking at the numbers, man, they are plus 31 in sack ratio. They have, you talk about all the sacks they get, they're only giving up 9 sacks all season. So even though they drop back and they're horrendous in it, they're not getting sacked.
You just crushed him for incompletions.
No, I am.
Because he gets the ball out.
No, I'm saying this. I'm saying to get rid of the drop back game. Go back to more play action. Go back to movement. The guy is horrendous. You want to sit him in the pocket. You're getting a lot of empties right there, a lot of zeros. All right, they're avoiding the negative play, which is why they're in this. It's why they have the record they do. If they gave up all the sacks that most teams do, this team wouldn't be close to what the record is. So to me, they understand that. Now understand the fact you're not a great drop back team, and they got a chance in this one.
Speaking of records, you mentioned Patrick Mahomes owns the Broncos. He's 13-1 against Denver as a starter. All right, they are underdogs today. The Denver Broncos are at home, and it's time for our dog of the week, brought to you by our friends at ESPN Bet.